Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Coming to you live from the outskirts of the internet. This is the Gaming Saloon E3 Special Day 3 for June 11th, 2014. With your host, Spacebreaker2448, Rampant Epsilon, and a currently by BRB, Tommy Gun 2442.
Kind of sounds to me like your voice is on the
Love side.
no, like on the robotic side. And I know it's not the server this time.
Not.
No.
I don't know then. Not sure why my voice is being a bit on the robotic side.
And then it quits. I don't get that. What the hell?
I just assume normal internet drops and hangups and whatnot and all that fun stuff.
But
Or at least that's
hopefully
what I
tonight
assume.
we'll have less trolling.
Yes.
Hopefully. Maybe.
I was just totally ready just to ignore him. Because, honestly, he just seemed like the kind of person who just wanted to come in, get his attention, and leave.
Pretty much.
So I'm like, I'm not gonna give you the time. Go, leave. If you don't want to provide a productive critique, leave. If you don't want to be a part of the conversation in a productive manner, or just be here to have fun, no. Alright. Well, we got about 14 things to go through, 12 of which are videos. We got a lot to cover today.
Yes, yes.
Alrighty then. First up, we got some additional information from Mortal Kombat 10. And by additional information, I mean something that just confuses the ever-loving shit out of me. On top of getting information on the two characters we saw in the trailer yesterday, we got confirmation on a third new character, Casey Cage, the daughter of Johnny Cage and Sonya Blade. You'll be using a combination of the two said characters' moves. On top of that, we have the new character, Devora, the half-human, half-insect female character we saw. And then we have Farah and Thor, the small lady riding atop the hulking brute. Each of the characters in the game will have three different playstyles. Scorpions are named with Ninjutsu, Hellfire, and Inferno. So you get to mix up your gameplay with your characters. The story will be taking place 25... takes place after the events of Mortal Kombat 9, and the story goes 25 years into the future. And you'll get to see some characters that age during the course of the story. I explain what this seems a bit confusing, to me at least. At the end of Mortal Kombat 9, just about everyone that was a good guy is kind of dead. And their souls are claimed by Quan Chi. So how Johnny and Sonya have a daughter, I don't know.
Yeah.
All seems a bit confusing, but I guess we have to wait until we get more information in the time being. So yeah.
Well, at this point it can be chalked up to one of two things. One, she was born a while back. Like, before 9. Or two, plot convenience.
Well, it can't be the first one because 9 is essentially a reboot and a remake of Mortal Kombat's 1 through 3.
Huh.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, uh-huh. Well then.
Oh, by the way, Sub-Zero, yeah, he's a cyborg. He's not a normal guy. He's a cyborg now.
Well then.
Yeah, that's the other part of 10 that's confusing. It's like, wait a minute. Sub-Zero, weren't you turned into a cyborg? Like, one of you is dead, the other one got turned into a cyborg. So is this like third Sub-Zero?
Unless it's a time paradox and it's the first Sub-Zero in the third Sub-Zero's form.
Now you're just trying to make this extremely more confusing.
Well, hell, they're working on making it confusing as it is. Might as well.
I kind of liked it better when I said Mortal Kombat 10 looks to be just another continuity reboot, because this is... 9 was so good, it was such a good story. Why do we have to make things complicated after that ending? Like, can't we just pick off that ending, pick up from that ending and do something, like, normal? Not be confusing? Alright. There's nothing else to note. We can move on to game trailers
And video number 1.
Yes. 1 out of 12, folks. We got some new gameplay of Dying Light.
You got extremely good timing.
What?
You said that right after I flipped to it.
Oh.
Like, right after I flipped to it. That was almost like we were scripted that.
Yes. Although we are not scripted here, folks.
At all.
That's how professional we are.
Yes.
Now, if I remember correctly, Dying Light was, that one game PewDiePie demoed at the VGAs last year. If I'm right. Was it that?
Fuck you, game trailers. You have to ask for stuff like that.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
No, I said shit for something else.
Oh.
Remember that thing I told you yesterday about game trailers videos?
With you mute the ad, then yeah.
Uh-huh.
That's why I turned the volume way down on the ad today. I learned.
Apparently I didn't, because I went and muted the ad, forgot to unmute it, and I have to refresh the page and wait for the ad to play once more.
And get annoyed the fuck out of that by the ad. And I cannot quit yawning today.
That's the Geico auctioneer ad, I guess.
Oh, the one that an auctioneer doesn't make a good cashier.
Yes.
Yeah. I thought that one was meh.
Yeah.
Of course, Geico's kind of gotten meh on their commercials.
Yeah, I can't tell you the last time I've watched an actual interesting commercial. Like, really, I haven't. Alright. Let's take a look and then at Dying Light new gameplay in 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh yes, this game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking it was that game from
As
VGA.
someone walks right in front.
Bravo, good sir, bravo. Thank you for getting in the shot.
I would say photo bomb, but actually wouldn't that be a video bomb?
Technically, yes. The hell did he throw?
Seriously.
Like scissors? I couldn't tell.
I couldn't either.
We got a bat covered in nails and
We keep backing away from the TV for some
pieces
reason.
of metal, apparently. Yeah. Now, it'd be great to hear the gameplay, although I don't think we would. You guys got headphones on, so
Yeah, I noticed that.
so we got the music playing over it. Oh, that.
Video bomb number 2.
Yep, this time by a chick. Yeah, just lightly tap the zombie nun on the head. And munch. And kick to the groin, kick to the sternum. swing and a miss.
I don't
Oh,
think
look,
she
she's
was dead.
no, she's not.
Okay. It's 2-on-1. You can do
Oh,
this.
no, there
One.
goes the nun one.
Yeah. 2!
Ooh, cracked the spine right there, I think.
And he's still walking.
Yeah,
There, now he's dead.
And was that like taking the X-rays from Mortal Kombat? That's totally an X-ray move right there. Although far less flashy. And a
Axe.
electric axe? It looks like a car battery, and I see a little bit of sparking on it. But no, that's not a car battery. Yeah, taped on there to make it electrical.
And it takes the whole body to spin it.
Oh, and
You
dead.
died. You, good sir, did not get to finish the demo.
Nope.
Oh. I must say, it does still kind of look like what we saw the last time.
Yeah. Still reminds me of Dead Island, which is probably not a good comparison.
True.
Because Dead Island, honestly, I played Dead Island. I really didn't think it was that good. Like, I don't know what it was, but I'm just like, about it. And it might just be me.
It might.
Totally just be me. But yeah, Dialect seems to be going, kind of following the same path that Island has, and whether that turns out to be good or not, I don't know.
I think if they can do it better, then it'll turn out good.
Yeah. Definitely so.
Because that's a concept that I would say with anything when it's compared to something else. If it can do it better, then that's good. It could be a game that everyone has fallen in love with, and I'll even use Call of Duty as an example for it. If someone says that it's reminds them of Call of Duty, that's one of those you hope it's better. Because you kind of hope that each of the devs learn from the other one's mistakes.
Yeah. I mean, I would say it's not that hard to imagine, but I know devs are fully aware of what else is in the industry. I mean, what was they had the 3-4 it was the 343 demo for the Master Chief Collection. I forgot what they said that one of them was looking forward to. And it wasn't a real like big AAA game, I believe, but one of the devs was looking forward to seeing what that one had. I forgot what it was. So yeah, the devs do, a lot of devs do watch what each other are doing.
Well, you look, they have to. Because, okay, so you and me both work for two different companies. You're working for a company that's making the game that everyone is going to want to buy.
Yeah.
I'm working on little side projects that they'll make their money off of it, but that's all it's doing.
Yeah.
You're still going to watch because what happens when I make the next big thing?
Yeah.
That's your turn to transform and kind of merge that thing with what you've got.
Yeah.
So it stands to reason they've got to watch each other.
Maybe Dialect will turn out to be pretty good.
Hopefully.
Alright. Next up then, Project Spark.
Yes.
We're gonna take a look at some actual gameplay.
Oh wow, I think this is kind of the first time we have.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's why I picked it up, because I'm like, we've never really seen, like, sat down and watched, like, an actual gameplay video of Project Spark. It's always been gameplay and trailer.
I think the closest thing we've ever seen gameplay-wise is like the sped-up builds and all that stuff. And that was in the trailers.
Yep.
Which I know that really... Well, you're still at 8. You're not at 8.1.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, really, you and Glock ought to be able to do that, but yeah, I forgot you're an 8.
Yeah, Glock's done it because he's played Spark. I kind of refuse to play it, upgrade to 8.1 because of the mishap I had with it before.
I'm kind of stuck at 7 and don't really want to go to 8, but know I'm gonna have to.
I know. I'm kind of in that boat with you. I'm like, I kind of don't like 8. I
It's
don't
one
like
of
this.
those, I would be fine with 8 if they would fix the problems that everyone was complaining about at the beginning. 8.1 didn't do that.
No.
If 8.1 was a standalone copy of Windows 8 where you actually had the Windows 7 features, I would be fine with it.
Yeah.
But it's not.
No.
Because Microsoft don't listen to anyone. Ever.
Yeah, I kind of feel like with
almost ever. They did
Yeah.
with 7, but that's about it.
I kind of feel like when I had 8.1, I feel like I didn't really get anything new besides that little button that just took me to the tiles.
So all they
That-
did was give you the start symbol button.
What it
Right?
felt like it was, yeah, that's what it felt like, because I didn't really see anything new except maybe some messing with the organization of the file browser stuff.
You know what still gets me though?
What?
In the developer preview, hell, even in the consumer preview, the button for the start was there. It didn't function as a start menu. It still took you to the tiles, but it was there. Why did they take it out in the final release?
That's what's back in 8.1.
I know, but why did they take it out in 8? Why didn't they just leave that?
I have no idea. Cause
I was
honestly,
fine with that. I really was. I mean, I'd probably be fine with 8.1. I would probably settle with it, knowing that I would have to, kind of deal. But that seemed kind of stupid when you were telling me about 8 removing that. It was like, what the fuck is wrong with them?
Cliff, we got off on a little side tangent about Windows 8 and 8.1 because of Project Spark. So
You'll notice we do that a lot.
yeah,
Exactly. Microsoft loves money but hates people. That's exactly it. That's also why you'll hear me reference Microsoft as MoneySoft. Repetitively.
but their favorite color is green, so it makes sense.
True.
All right, let's take a look at this Project Spark stuff then.
Okay. Let's do it.
Starting up then in 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, I'll be honest. I kind of want to get off 8. I don't care for it.
I'm gonna wind up being one of those that I will wind up getting a computer with 8, and then I will still buy a 7 just so that I can put it on there beside it. That way for the stuff that I have to have 8 for, I've got it, but otherwise I'm using 7.
Yeah.
Oh god, at the water.
Yeah.
Oh god. Or is that not water?
That looks like ice, actually.
Ah.
You know what's gonna be weird?
What?
This terrain editing tool that they're using kind of reminds me of the same thing you have in Mod Nation Racers. You kind of edit terrain about the same way.
Huh. You just kind of paint the ground and let it do what it does?
Yeah, you kind of just paint the ground. If you want to dip, you can make it dip. If you want to make it rise, you can make it rise. Because Game Trailers doesn't like. Oh, whoa, what? Wait, where's that echo coming?
Hold on. Hi guys.
But because game trailers does not. Damn it, Glock, fix your mic. You're echoing.
Hold chill.
We're trying to answer questions and we got echo.
Yeah.
Say something.
But
Something?
it's because game trailers does not like game audio for some reason.
Yeah, so they're putting in insert music, so we don't get to hear the actual game or the floor in of itself.
So wait, you can go back and still get rid of the stuff that it randomly pops in?
Yeah, well, you're kind of painting in like a... First you painted eyes, now you're painting in what looks like, coral, essentially.
Hmm.
Get to my grandmother's party.
That is enough. Oh. Am I echoing again? No, good. That is a nice idea they put in, where you have something as a kind of a scale marker.
Yeah. And I kind of like the fact, too, that they allowed the ability for not just first and third, but various different perspectives, too.
Yeah. Oh, all the options. All of the options.
Because they've got the top-down shooters in there, too.
Oh.
Which they call it bird's eye shooter, but still.
It's about the same thing.
Yeah.
You know, this might be easier to do stuff with than Little Big Planet.
I think it probably would be.
Yeah.
Even on Xbox One, I think it kind of would be. Because that's what they're using right here. I can imagine the PC side of it running a lot smoother.
Because with Little Big Planet, every level you're supposed to make is, by design, supposed to be kind of a side-scrolling platformer. But, people have been able to make really whatever they want in Little Big Planet, but I assume they have to get really creative with it. Apparently Glock's mic's not working, like, at all. Whatsoever. Oh, for the love.
I think he broke his computer already.
I'm gonna handle it.
Go look at the top, Glock.
You know he can't hear us, right?
Yes, he can. Microphone's disabled, not sound. It should be beside the mute button. It should be in between the mute and away. Thank you for the random text.
Yeah. Video lag in there? Oh, okay.
Well, then your sound's fucked up.
It's okay.
User disconnected from your channel.
And he's going to restart.
Yes. Well, Glock's away and trying to fix the mic. Project Smart might work out well.
Yeah.
User joined your channel.
Working that. Uh-oh. Oh dear.
Still broke.
Mm-hmm.
Figured.
You know what probably happened?
What?
Mike's gotten uninstalled on his computer.
Shouldn't have happened.
Sometimes what is it? I think sometimes my HDMI port likes to uninstall itself. So, wouldn't be the first time that something like that's happened.
What's it say there? For the device.
Yeah.
Don't mind us, we're having technical difficulties.
Yeah, he can't hear us now.
Also, he royally fucked his sound up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm really thinking something got some like
He needs to restart his computer.
probably.
When mine does it, it will disable both.
Okay. Let's see if there was actually anything that was picking up.
Yeah, I'm serious there. Mine legitimately will do that every so often. I think it happens more if, like, I'm using the mic in another program or something.
User disconnected from your channel.
It's like it ties it up and then it forgets that it's there for TeamSpeak too, and it just
Yeah.
completely derps it out. Of course, I've also had times where I've used Flash and the stupid sound just goes.
Yeah. And for whatever reason, the VAS decided to have a pop-up about something harmful through Firefox.
That probably isn't harmful through Firefox.
Probably not.
Avast has
Right.
a tendency to be a overprotective warden of the computer.
I'm kind of okay with that. That I'd rather it be overprotective than underprotective.
True. But it has its times of doing that, I've noticed.
Yeah.
Whereas Komodo says fuck everything. Literally. I can't install a program without it coming up. Do you want to sandbox this? It's like, no. I said to install it.
So what you're saying is Komodo is essentially paranoid
Yes.
of everything besides itself.
Yes.
Wow.
Which,
would be that?
I guess that's fine, because at least then I know nothing will install unless I tell it to. So...
But it's one of the most annoying things to go through.
Oh, yeah. I tried installing the program I use to merge the videos when we have internet derps.
Mm-hmm.
I kid you not, I had to tell it to allow different things to happen like 15 different times before I was done with that install. I was like,
Oh,
damn it,
dear
just
me.
do it!
Oh. Oh, goody, the oldest trick in the book in the Geico ad. I kind of wish Glock had experience with Little Big Planet. Then he could give a better comparison.
You're going to hate me for what I'm fixing to say, but you could go to 8.1 and get Project Spark.
You know what? I probably should. The problem was probably just advanced system care, and I just had decided to uninstall something terribly.
Microsoft's going to wind up making you do that eventually.
I know. Like if I even boot up the internal store program, right there, first one, update to Windows 8.1.
Oh, God.
Well, while we're waiting on Glock to come back, shall we take a look at Evolve?
Oh, he will be so pissed, but we should. Anyway, I got it queued up. You ready?
Yep. Starting it up then in 3, 2, 1, go.
At least they had the decency to put up their shot off screen, because otherwise I would say, holy fuck at the graphics.
I think everything is shot off screen when it comes to E3.
It has to. Because I highly doubt that they're going to let you hook a capture device up to everything.
Yeah. A little true, Glyph. Just a little true. Ah, more random ambient music. Fantastic when you don't get to hear the game.
Wow. I've had frame dips a couple of times already now.
Yeah, Cliff, this video was lagging a bit, so.
Yeah, I noticed that one time there. Oh, damn it. I've done it again.
Oh, what did you do?
I left Skype on. I know I can't do that.
Oh, bravo. You get to level up the monster. I guess you have to keep the wildlife in order to regain health, or maybe get experience. And look at what I think is the experience bar. No, oh wait, no, that's the health bar. Never
Yeah,
mind.
that's dope.
Yeah, I thought that was experience bar for a second.
And it looks like the one on the right possibly is like the ability.
Yeah. You got like, well, what, like 4 moves right there?
Yeah.
The circles? Yeah.
Looks like they're assigned to the bumpers, X and Y. Or maybe that I saw in the upper right was the experience.
Maybe. I don't know, it's what Game Killers does. I don't think anybody else really does it. I can understand on one because the audio was going through a wasn't going through a headset, so you probably didn't have audio.
Yeah. But I can't imagine that all of them would be like that.
No, they're not. We've gotten the Show 4 demos that you can hear the ambient noise.
I mean, I'd venture to say the ones that allowed you to have headphones probably were the better experience.
True.
You could block out all the rest of the noise.
Did you just stop something? Or did you have a frame derp?
Not since I closed Skype.
That's odd.
I think I literally dropped one frame. Because I think it said 61 and then I closed Skype and now it's at 62, but I mean...
Switch back over the screen and check something. I didn't see anything. Well. You know, I could be nitpicky and ask, how the hell does it fly? but that seems like a question of like, really? Why?
Yeah, it kind of does.
It looks good. You can definitely, I I keep making comparisons to that. You can be a bit stealthy with it, even though it's a huge ass monster. Oh, Cliff's internet derp. That's why. Okay.
Ah. Yeah, internet derps seem to be common around here.
Yes.
All too common.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it looks good. I like the design of the big bad.
Our insurance.
Everybody
He
knows that.
moves really nice.
You know there is an oldest trick in the book.
Yes, we'll blame it on Windows 8.
Yes. It's Windows 8's fault.
Yeah.
Okay, I told Glock to restart his computer, not shut it down and never come back. How long does it take to restart a computer?
Him? What, half a day?
Well, he is running 8.1.
That's just gonna be a recurring. We're just gonna keep doing it.
Now, yes.
Alright. Well then, let's take a look at some more 1886 gameplay.
If I actually open the right tab. Oh, come on, seriously, I'm that... Wow.
I'm gonna listen ahead real quick, see if we still get ambient noise. The video will play.
My video's ready.
Oh no, we actually get to hear the game this time. Yay. Yeah. That might be a problem. Alright. Let's start it up then in 3, 2, 1, go.
Gotta turn the sound back up. Is it just me or is it extremely quiet?
It is extremely quiet.
Oh, okay.
Trust me, I had to turn it up higher than normal.
Yeah, I've got it maxed and I can barely hear it.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
User joined your channel.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi, Glock.
Finally!
Told you, you just had to restart your computer. Although we were trying to figure out if you remembered where the on button was and if Windows 8.1 was to blame.
Yeah.
No, it was, and I actually had to call my boss and give him my social security number so that I could start clocking in. Because I don't know it by heart.
Oh, thank you, teammate, for stopping in the doorway. And I'm echoing.
So, what did I miss?
Evolve, Mortal Kombat 10 being confusing, Project Spark, and I'm echoing, by the way.
You're echoing off of me?
Yes.
Yes.
Son of... Let me go find some headphones that won't end up making that happen again. Yeah, the reason that happened is because of headphones.
Hmm.
Means this headphone port's fucked up.
Probably.
Mine'll do that well, sometimes. Depends on which one I use.
Wait a minute, this is the
This
same
is
demo
the-
we had.
yes.
Yeah.
The same thing we saw
Uh-huh.
on the yeah, wow.
Wow.
Alright, let's try
And a
these
video
headphones.
lag right there.
Y'all ready for testing?
I will say, the order looks really good.
Yeah.
Don't die on me. Hello?
Hello.
Hello? Okay, no echo.
No echo.
Yes.
Headphones are like shot. Gotta do it at the exact right place for it to work.
Thank you for popping popcorn
Mm-hmm.
and making me echo. Kind of.
I made you echo?
Mm.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Okay. What happened? Why are you echoing?
Because
Oh,
you
we're
were
not
making
echoing.
popcorn in the mic.
Yeah.
Sorry. Didn't mean to, sorry.
We got to see this far past the demo, so this will be new stuff.
I ate dinner, so now I'm eating dessert. I got nutty bars. Awkward silence.
So literally, the only level that they have demo for on this game is the one that they've already showed us some on.
Mm-hmm.
What? What game? Evolve?
Order
I know.
1896.
Yeah.
Oh, that one. That's the only mission they have available?
Yeah, but I
Uh-huh.
think I think we get to see the second half of that, because I don't think they demoed the second half.
They
They
didn't
demoed the
demo
first.
this far.
Yeah.
They demoed up to that cutscene.
Yeah.
Can you send me...
In the
It's
article
in the
link.
articles. You know
I
where to
don't
find them.
get that I'm on my grandmother's computer.
Thank you.
Very much. Not on my Zilla, you stupid computer. Ah, screw it.
I like the design of all this tech.
Yeah.
And the guy playing in the background is only like 12 seconds behind this guy.
That's funny.
Yeah. And why does every demo have to end with a cliffhanger?
To make you buy the game.
It makes you want the game more, doesn't it?
Not really.
Yeah, I know, it kind of pisses me off too.
but if Halo's demo ended with a cliffhanger, you'd want it.
I
True,
don't think it'd be.
but that would still piss me off.
Yes.
Be like, damn you, you got me this far and then you just stop.
But it makes you want to buy the game. That's why they do it.
It'd be one thing to finish the level, and the level itself is designed to leave you in a cliffhanger.
Mm-hmm.
But
Or even to create a level in itself that doesn't exist in the actual game.
see, that's something that I've thought they all ought to do.
Yeah.
They ought to create a level that really has nothing to do with the story. It's kind of got
But
its
shows off
own.
everything
It's
the
kind of
story
got
could
its
do.
own little one-off story, but showcases everything the game has to offer in just a short little amount of time.
Uh-huh. Like Halo 2 did.
I didn't really see that
Like-
one, so no, I don't know.
Actually, it did do well.
Essentially, you know the second level of the game.
Yeah.
Do a level based on that setting, but completely out of context of Halo 2 in of itself.
Hmm.
I think like most of that level you drive around the Scorpion tank.
Yep.
Yeah.
Not a Scorpion tank, you're in a Warthog.
Yeah. And it ends with the what
Oh,
was
that's
it?
why. I'm not logged in. Oh crap, I forgot my password. Oh crap. I hope this is it.
Yeah.
Please be it. Please.
Oh.
Yay, that was it. I think.
Alright then. Back on 1886. It looks good.
Nope, invalid. Okay.
Gameplay wise, it kind of looked like your normal third person cover to cover shooter. Trying to figure out how I felt about the gun sounds, but I'm like, that one main gun sounded a bit weird to me. I don't know what it was. So, Glock, you all good? You all set?
No. Yep, there we go. Okay, I'm logged in now. I can actually get to that forums.
Well, he hops in just at the right time.
Yeah.
Staff only.
Do.
Well, I say that, but he still ain't hopped on, so.
By the way, I have to make a new news corner about Mass Effect 4.
And that would be because...
Just another update.
How
There
about-
wasn't much there, but still, it's better to update and keep the news corner going, isn't it? Even if it's little stuff.
Okay, but in all of E3, you're gonna choose that?
Well, I mean, that's what I've been updating on this entire time.
And that don't mean that has to be the only thing you can put there in the news corner.
Oh, it's not gonna be the only thing. No, it's not gonna be the only thing.
Been the
We're
only
gonna do
thing so
updates.
far.
Yeah, but
Got you there, didn't I?
yeah. What article are we on?
The
the-
second one without a video.
Pretty much the break
The one with assassins at the end.
Yes.
Okay. Aw, Unity won't have female assassins?
That...
Way to
Pretty much.
transition us into that so fucking hard it's pathetic, Glock.
Mhm. But yeah, as Glock said, yeah, no female assassins in Unity. Why?
Sorry, not racist. Sexist.
Actually, no.
No.
It's because of the reality of production.
No
Okay,
way.
there. Reality of production.
Game trailers, why are you being stupid? I can't see the article.
Got a point.
Yeah, goes on to say that it doubles the animation, voices, all the stuff, and doubles the visual assets.
Holy crap, loud.
Says-
I don't
Alex
know what was loud, but
Manco.
okay.
Mancio. Especially 'cause we have
Hold on,
customizable assassins.
What is going on? Stop! Ah! Holy crap, that was loud.
I don't know what was loud.
I don't
Nothing
either,
autoplay.
because there wasn't even autoplay on this one.
It's not that there was autoplay, there was an ad that came up and the noise just blasted into my ears.
But yeah, also, especially since they have customizable assassins, also puts in a lot of extra work.
True, because they'd have to make 2 separate base characters. They'd have to make 2 separate sets of every different customizable feature. Yeah, I could understand that.
Yeah,
It's not a case of they didn't want to, it's just a case of they didn't want the game to be a lot bigger than what it was already going to be.
and since Assassin's Creed on a yearly release schedule, there's only so much they can do.
Yeah.
The
And Cliff, he kind of can't see you, but yes, you make a valid point. If he would turn his volume down, it would not be loud.
The volume's not loud usually. I'm not used to this computer. I don't like Dell, okay? I can't stand Dell. I can't stand them. I'm Toshiba all the way. I'm sorry.
why can't you stand Dell?
I just can't.
Because he's a weenie.
Dell sucks in my opinion.
No, it
Toshiba is
don't.
better. Toshiba is better to me, okay?
Dell don't
Maybe
suck.
not to, maybe not to y'all, but to me it does. I don't like the way it's set up and it just
Of course, I feel bad for you.
For who?
You.
Why?
You'd prefer one secondary manufacturer to another.
Yeah, because
HP all the way.
yeah. HP is okay. I like Toshiba. They're good. I like Toshiba.
Alright, some additional information. In the co-op mode, all players will see themselves as Arno, the main character. Their characters can be fitted with custom gear, while their buddies will be viewed as different assassins.
Somebody's gonna
So,
find a glitch to where everyone looks like Arno.
well, to be fair to the customization, you could probably do that without trying.
I know, Cliff, exactly. Dell makes Alienware. How can you not like Dell?
I no, I just don't.
Oh, 80,000 plus animations would be needed to create the female assassin.
That's a lot of animations, a lot of work, and a lot of money.
And a lot of more resources. In a game that I would venture to say is probably maxing out the disk space already.
True.
Yeah,
Although they
very-
already...
very possibly.
Although I wonder how hard it would be to convert the assets they have for the female assassin they've already made to this one.
I don't know.
Like, possibly use that as a base to work off of, maybe save you half the time and half the work. Maybe. That's the main character for Assassin's Creed Liberation. She's female.
Yeah, but that was a mobile game.
That was on the PS
Or
Vita.
not mobile. Yeah, that
It was
handheld.
on the Vita.
Yeah, handheld, not console.
I said use it as a baseline. I didn't say, like, take that, put it into the game, because that's not gonna work.
But they have so much problem. They have so many problems with bringing a freaking Vita game onto console. They have so many problems with it. They can't do it.
Okay.
Why I get annoyed with handhelds. They bring out some good games on the handheld, and then when they decide, you know what, we made it on handheld. No, we can't bring it to the consoles. Why not? Just because we can't.
Well, why does a handheld game need to be on a console? Why can't it just be a handheld game?
Yeah.
Because I don't have the handheld.
Well, then break down and get a handheld.
Sure, I'll just pull the money out my rear.
Well, when you do that, let me know how that works.
I'm only gonna make maybe $150 a week if I'm lucky.
It's something.
Yeah, it's something.
It's called save your money and don't blow it all.
Mm-hmm.
Aw, but blowing all your money away is fun.
That's true to a certain extent, Cliff. Yeah, some of your styles that probably wouldn't perform that well on consoles do kind of go to handhelds.
Yeah. And
You
I
had...
well, like he said, except for Nintendo.
Yeah, Nintendo was just like, oh, we have a handheld. Well, yeah.
Nintendo, they
Fantasy
kind of
would be
focus their
Nintendo.
handheld.
Final Fantasy would be Nintendo, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Of course, Nintendo's kind of essentially
Great.
their portables are essentially a brand in of itself.
Yeah,
Hey, Glock.
I heard him.
Okay. I did say,
Uh-huh.
it didn't tell me you were in the chat, but
Yeah, I'm in there now. I'm not logged in, however, I'm there. I'll log in. Hang on.
Because, let's see. Personally, all four Persona, well, 2 Persona re-releases and the 2 Persona remakes for 3 and 4 are on the PSP, and I don't know how well the remakes would do on a console with a console release, really. Then you could just get either one easily. Plus, it puts them
hate
in
you,
at a cheaper
Mozilla.
price. Plus, it puts them in at a cheaper price tag for sometimes even a console
Oh my god, I hate
level
ads.
game.
Yeah.
Alright.
Nope. Feature play, you're not gonna bust my eardrums again.
Shall we take a look at some Smash Brothers footage?
Hold on.
We shall here in just a second. I was not expecting us to switch over that quick, so yeah, I'm kind of having to go and load the video right now.
I'm trying to log in and everything. I'm sorry.
We kind of just dumb swapped there.
That's not the right password. Okay.
Nothing is the right
stop,
password for
Mozilla.
you.
I hate you. Stop. Come on, log in.
Out of curiosity,
Wrong.
Glock.
What?
Hey Glock, try 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's not my password. I know that's not my password. I'm not that stupid.
Aww.
I'm not that stupid.
Let me guess, you were fixing to say something like that, weren't you?
No? Oh my god.
Try your password for the site.
What did... Is he trying to log into his Twitch account?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
Got it.
Oh, finally.
Suck it, Twitch. Go away.
Kind of the
content
same here.
guard.
I've got 3 passwords that I alternate between depending on how important that whatever I'm putting the password on is.
Yeah,
I have 6 different passwords that are all renditions of the same password.
yeah, I do that. Although I do have a safe password to essentially have me a list of passwords, and they help me log in faster.
Yeah, same here.
Mozilla, why do you hate me? Stop bringing up
I think the only thing I have a different password that doesn't match one of my 3 is my Gmail. Otherwise, they're all the same.
Yeah. Mine's my PayPal because that needs to be super secure. So that gets its own special password.
I have a
Okay.
PayPal, but I don't use it anymore, so yeah.
Well, I have cash on mine now. Plus, it's kind of connected to my card, so yeah, I kind of need to. I kind of need to make sure it's secure. Like y'all good with the Smash Brothers footage?
I hate ads so much. They kill my ears.
Mm,
That is pretty unique there.
yeah.
One password, and the second password is the first one in reverse.
Hmm.
That's definitely something I wouldn't have thought to do.
Yep.
Wait. Is your password race car?
Wow, Glock. Wow.
Ah, Jesus Christ! Ah!
Loud ad again.
Stop the video!
Oh.
Stop game trailers!
He's fixing to realize why we tried to avoid game trailers as much as possible.
Yeah.
Ah!
Except for we kind of have to with E3 because that's the only way we're going to get a lot of the videos.
Yeah. Unless I start
We
perusing
could
on
get it
YouTube,
off of freaking
Yeah.
YouTube.
I'd have to search.
Like he said, unless he started searching it extensively there.
I'll search it if I need to. Jesus Christ. This is freaking ridiculous. Okay, I really hate Mozilla right now because every time I turn around, one of the sites goes to a freaking ad.
That's why you don't open multiple tabs.
Mm-hmm. Also,
Especially with game trailers. When it says video beside it in the article list and it's a game trailers link, you don't open more than one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Goodbye that on Mozilla. Go to Google Chrome. And go.
Just out of curiosity, Glock, why do you call Firefox by the company name?
Yeah, you're like the only
I
one.
don't know. It's Mozilla to me.
Yeah, but they
Ah.
also make Thunderbird. Do you
Freak
just
is
call it
Thunderbird.
Mozilla?
What the freak is Thunderbird?
Email client.
I've never used it, never heard of it.
I think I used that once when we were doing like early TGS stuff. I want to say
Probably.
because we were setting up the emails and you recommended Thunderbird to me as an email client.
Yeah.
I wonder how bad that's crashed now.
Oh,
What, Thunderbird?
Yeah.
They ain't done nothing stupid with it.
Really?
Which is surprising. In light of freaking Firefox 29, I'm kind of surprised about that.
Glock, y'all good?
No.
He never will.
I'm transitioning to Google Chrome. Hold on. And I'm probably about to have my earbuds busted. What?
The chat.
What? I can't see it because Mozilla's being a freaking retard.
Oh, oh, stop insulting the cheese.
But it's funny, you know it. uh,
No, actually, no. You're wrong. I was just saying, what the freak, Mozilla?
freeze frame!
Ow! Son of a...
Loud ad.
Ah, these headphones are way too good.
Well,
Ah,
you should get
son of a-
crappier ones next time.
Stop with the sounds.
Hey, Glock, that's when you start turning it down before it fully loads.
Then I won't be able to hear you.
Not the sound on the computer. Sound on the video.
Oh.
I've been
Okay.
catching every single ad and almost muting it. You don't want to mute it.
Yeah, Game Fears has a bit of a glitch with theirs.
Are you sure it's a glitch? Are you sure?
It's either a glitch or it's intentionally trying to push their ads.
So intentionally be a dick.
Pretty much.
Basically. Tasting dough. Twitch.tv/TG Saloon. Goodbye, Mozilla, forever.
I'm sorry.
Aw, he hates Mozilla.
I hate Mozilla. Can't stand them.
As much as
Well,
I'm alright with an ad, I kind of don't want to watch an ad or listen to an ad for the 500th time in one day.
yeah, seriously. Oh, Glock, by the way,
Uh-huh.
you know, you hate Firefox.
Uh-huh. I'm guessing
Mainly
you
because-
hate Google Chrome.
Mainly because Firefox hates you.
Basically.
I've had times before Firefox did their stupidity that I would hate Chrome simply because Chrome would do its stupidity.
And yet now Chrome's got it all figured out.
For now. I'm waiting on the next update for them to break it again. They take turns. I swear them and Firefox work together and they decide that this update, one's going to screw up, the next update, the other one's going to screw up. Because it will go back and forth.
Okay, hold on. Yahoo! Yahoo blocked. Block. Block. Okay, fine. Remove.
Knowing Glock, I would venture to say at times he does have 90,000 tabs opened in Chrome.
I don't. I have 3. I have 3. Ah!
Is one of them Chat Tango?
More than likely.
Mm-hmm.
Why did Twitch freaking unmute itself?
Because
God!
Twitch's channel by default is unmuted.
Oh, yeah?
What the freak is turn.com? Remove!
Well,
Our turn got
technically,
not removed.
Twitch is whatever it is when you were last on a stream. So if you muted a stream, it'll be muted for every other stream you open.
Yeah,
you
but
change it.
if this is the first time that he's used Chrome and been on Twitch, then that means it'd be unmuted.
Mm-hmm. Also, hello, Yo Party. Welcome to the stream.
Hello,
Hi.
YOLO.
I am in the process of removing a bunch of keys.
Why don't you be in the process of opening the Super Smash Bros. U video?
It's open,
can-
however, I'm deleting cookies so that I don't have to deal with all the stupid crap.
You do realize you delete the cookies, then that's going to reset every setting, and then when you open up Twitch, it's still going to think that it needs to start.
Mhm.
I've got it.
stream
I've got
wide
the video
open.
ready. I've got the video ready. Let's just watch the video, please.
Alright, then. Starting up the video, then, in 3, 2, 1, go. Hey, I remember you from yesterday, Yellow. We are trying to watch the Smash Bros. Video while Glock has his continuing saga with his computer.
This is.
Is the
this
sound really low for you guys?
Yeah,
on
it is
this one
again.
too?
With ambient noise! Or without ambient noise. No, we got the background music again. What the... I don't get game trailers, I don't get them at all.
Maybe they wanted to make it sound awesomer.
Not really.
I swear, I'm not getting any sound out of this at all.
You gotta turn it up a bit.
I've got it wide open.
I can't turn it up. If I turn it up, my ears will die. And it's at the lowest possible volume it can be at.
You thought of checking your computer?
No, it's not that. It's just that I have really, really good really good headphones. Really good headphones.
Alright. Definitely say Destiny. Destiny will probably have the far better online experience.
Bowser just
Yeah, that's
hit the
it.
screen.
Yeah, that's the new thing I saw when I was watching the tournament the other day. Everyone has their, I'm guessing, a unique, like, smash into the screen thing. And
How do you get
Mario's
the
final...
smash into the screen though?
I think it's just random when you get knocked out. Because sometimes you go flying off into the distance, Team Rocket style. Sometimes you come forward.
Well, I know knocking you straight up used to always do the start finish.
Yeah.
Are we done? Are we done with game trailers?
Nope.
No. I still got like 2 more.
Let me sign into ULD again.
Yo, it's
Not
been a while since
ULD, UID.
Oh, that looks like an L.
Oh, Splatoon? Yeah, we were looking at it yesterday. Splatoon looks pretty good.
As stupid as it sounds.
Yes. You know, I haven't played Melee in a while, but I saw an article that was saying that apparently this Smash Bros. Is slower than Melee, but it's still good. Although when I was in the stream, they were saying it was as fast as Melee, so I don't know. I can't tell. Still looks good no matter what.
The No Man's Sky trailer? We've already seen it. We've already seen all of No Man's Sky. If you want to watch us while
thank
we're
you,
looking...
Savalik, for following us.
Why do all your issues seem to go back to me? This is the only day that I've had issues, and it's because I'm using a freaking completely new computer. I'm not using my computer. My computer is dead because the charger broke on it.
That's true at times. It does seem like Glock is the center of all our issues.
At times.
Sometimes. But yeah, Smash looks good.
Yeah.
Block, do you have anything to say about the new Smash? Checked it out yesterday.
It actually is up. The stuff we did both Monday and yesterday is up on our YouTube page, youtube.com/TG Saloon. As well as the site, which is listed right there at the bottom left corner.
I guess nothing. Glock's got nothing to say about the new Smash Brothers.
Apparently not.
Nope.
I have nothing to say, period.
Alrighty then. Let's move on to a look at Hyrule Warriors. Specifically, look at a character that we only get to really play as in Smash Brothers. Zelda! Did both of them yesterday too.
The IP
Yep.
address has been temporarily blocked due to multiple failures.
What?
I can't log in.
Oh, fudge.
What?
He just managed to get himself kicked off the site.
Ah,
Oh, fuck.
oh goody. Yeah, we spent like 3 hours talking about Sony and Nintendo, so yeah. We did a lot yesterday. Alright.
Um, I guess give him links in chat and words
And,
in
yeah,
TeamSpeak.
2 steps ahead of you.
I figured you'd get it when I stumbled all over the words right there. That was one of those. Glock, try logging in here in a little bit, and then, like, after we do a couple of videos, and then try it again. Because I'd venture to say you're on like a 5-minute block right now.
Block.
I hear you.
Ah. Link for the next article's in the chat.
Working on it.
Oh, sweet. Then thank you for the subscribe to the YouTube page and events, Yellow Party. And I wish I'd dug up the Minda footage, because that was kind of impressive. That looks like something for tomorrow.
Already working on tomorrow's articles.
And Nintendo decided to announce something.
Oh, Lord.
New IP. Talk about tomorrow. Doc, how is the video loading coming?
I'm waiting, but not patiently.
Okay.
It's because he's using Chrome.
Mm.
No, I'm kidding. I'm using Chrome myself, but
You know, I've wondered how good is Opera compared to other browsers?
I guess it really depends on the site.
Okay.
Because it all boils down to how the coding is. Yeah. Personally, I like Opera's design. It's just the way it interprets code is different than Firefox and Chrome, so you don't really get much that works with Opera as well.
So it's hit and miss?
Yeah.
Okay. I have that as my secondary browser at the moment.
Like, I'm not sure, but the Flame stuff on our site I don't think actually works with Opera.
So certain effects might not work.
I
This is
I think that's what it is.
okay.
If I'm remembering right, when I was using Opera before, I'm wanting to say it was the flame effect wasn't wanting to work. But, like the 3D like I used for the usernames was working. So it's like it's hit and miss on some of those.
I don't think I'm seeing it right now because it should be lit up. So yeah. Okay. I was curious because I've been using Opera for a while and I've not really had any problems out of it. And I was curious if there was any problems with it, and maybe I'm just not hitting them.
As
That or
far as
not realizing
it
they're
as a
there.
browser, no. I never found any issues with it. It's just, it's on a per site based off of the coder.
Okay. So good websites will be found with Opera. It's maybe your smaller known websites that may not be coded be best in all.
Right.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Like,
All right.
like really, in all seriousness, ours still works with Opera because the black text is where the flame is. Whereas the different colored texts are more for the other. Because if you'll
Alright.
notice on the site, that's kind of how it is.
Okay. All right then. Starting up Hyrule Warriors in 3, 2, 1, go.
I figured it out too. There's a bug with Game Trailers videos.
It is.
Uh-huh. Wherever the audio is when it starts the video is what the max is.
Oh. Okay, that's. Okay, now that's just stupidly weird.
Yeah, so I think the mute thing is just a glitch with it. I don't think it's intentional.
Okay, it looks like Zelda has at least 2 different style weapons. Maybe everyone's got style weapons and I can't do the ambient music. This is really a game you should not have the ambient music for.
Yeah.
I saw a video that was this level. Let's say yesterday. If you just have the main theme for Legend of Zelda playing during this level, the very big orchestral sounding piece, it's fantastic sounding for a game like this. About those bars because I'm not sure which bar is which. I know one's the magic meter, and I think that one that is flashing is the special meter. Also. So I think Zelda special should be the big arrow barrage. I think the magic is the Triforce beam.
Am I the only one that hasn't seen the link for Infa?
What do you mean?
This entire thing, this entire video.
They cut in with things down below, but that's about it.
Yeah, there's been things saying I can't leave her alone with the enemy, and then there was something about Link saying we gotta save the princess. Yet neither of them have shown up.
That's because they're somewhere else in the map. See that map up in the top right?
Mm-hmm.
They're in other places.
Oh, okay.
You know what's kind of bad?
What?
Being a game like this makes me a little bit more down on Battle Road War. A little bit. I would want to see, like, the Dynasty Warriors crew attempt a Battle War, do what they would do with Battle Road War.
They'd probably do good with it.
Yeah, I don't know if it'd be better, but yeah. Oh well.
But, we'll
Yeah,
never know.
Hyrule Warriors looks good, and it's cool to see it. Not just Legend of Zelda can be playable, but she has a very much her own style too,
Yeah.
and she can equip another weapon. You know, Link's got, I want to say like 6 weapon slots, from what I've read. And we know of 2: his classic sword and shield and the fire rod slash sword slash axe slash cannon. That thing can morph into whatever you want. Be curious to see what. Well, I assume it might be a bow and arrow. I don't know. Do you have anything to say about it, Glock?
Nope.
Alright, then. We should move on then. With our first look at Bloodborne. Somebody managed to capture some footage of it, and we're gonna take a look.
I'm assuming it's the YouTube video.
Yep.
Waiting patiently.
Ready when you are.
What's with the coughs, Glock?
Is somebody forgetting that I can't log on?
Oh. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. There you go. You just told me. You didn't have to cough for it.
Just not the greatest moods now.
Alright. Apparently the frame rate won't be quite up to par. And we're looking at an early 2015 release. And that looks to be about it. Oh, see you later, Cliff.
Where is he going?
He said he's got to go.
Yeah.
Doo-doo. Bum-ba-da-ba. Da-da-da-da-da. What, I can't get you happy with the Indiana Jones music?
No.
Aww.
But
It makes me
Indy
sad
makes
now.
everyone better.
Doesn't affect me.
Aww. That makes me sad now.
After being blamed for all the problems on this show, I'm a little bit annoyed.
Like, we all have our fair share of problems. But we all do.
And you know that.
Yeah.
Ready when y'all are.
Alright then. Taking a look at the Bloodborne gameplay in 3, 2, 1.
Like a castle type area, and just lands in front of your, ground shakes, and this thing.
Ooh, those frame drops. That's giving me some Dark Souls flashbacks.
Rather than, in Dark Souls you would hold the shield, wait for the enemy to attack, they stagger, and then you go after them. But in this, it's just all attack. It's finding strategic ways to attack the enemy. And again, what we saw was very short, so I can't speak to the final product. But based on what we saw, it looks like
What this game made me think of when it was showed at the E3 conference. It made me think of a really screwed up version of the Grim Reaper and his job. Because these guys all look like they're supposed to be dead and he's coming to retrieve the dead. It just looked like a really, really screwed up version of the Grim Reaper. Didn't it? Because he's got his scythe knife thingy.
Yeah, that's true to a certain extent.
Yeah.
I was like, at a certain way of looking at Dark Souls, yeah, that kind of makes sense. Yeah. It's a certain way of looking at it in a roundabout way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it'd be interesting. It'll definitely be a different way of playing a Dark Souls type of game, because Dark Souls you do have to play defensive, and this is supposed to be a very much a more offense-based game. Curious how the game's gonna turn out.
It's gonna be another Rage game. Come on, we all know this.
Well, besides that,
More than likely.
that's a given.
I need to make this my. How do I make Google Chrome my
Default browser.
Yeah.
Tools.
Yeah, I was about to say there might be something in the settings. I don't know where.
Tools, create application shortcut, extensions, task manager, clear browsing data, report an issue, encoding, view source, developer tools, JavaScript console, and inspect devices.
Okay, none of those sound like just flat settings or tools.
Oh,
Yeah.
settings right here. Yeah.
Okay, that's. I was about to say, where's just the base settings and tools?
Let's see, on startup, no. Appearance, search, users, default browser, thank you. No, Google Chrome. Thank you. I got it.
But I like to advise you to mute the next video when it loads.
Oh, yay, it's IGN. I'm gonna mute
Fuck, it's IGN.
Yes, it is.
Them and their
taking my
damn
headphones off until I can
autoplayer.
pause it. I can't hear it, you guys. I'm taking my headphones off.
Alright.
I hate their damn autoplayer.
Yeah.
I swear their fucking player is a piece of shit.
I'll tell you guys when I can hear y'all again. Until then, I'm just sitting here waiting.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got. I want to say it's got a weird auto
Wait,
quality
are we
thing.
watching the whole Entwined demo?
How long is it? Oh, 13, 14.
14 minutes and 11 seconds.
I'm gonna watch a little bit of it. I'm sure it's not like too long. Really. I know the last one's like a stupidly long one demo, but I don't know if we were watching all of that.
Okay. I'm so tired of ads.
Oh, don't be that upset about ads. They're what make the websites go around.
Well, the websites can go around without ads.
No, they can't.
Yep.
There won't be
How's it-
anyone to pay for the website.
Yeah.
Oh, so scam artists are paying for the website?
Certain way.
I'm getting ads
right.
talking about, download the update, blah, 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 when it's not
Oh.
really the update. Yeah,
Oh.
those pop-up ads.
Oh, okay, that's odd.
Yeah.
I'm used to getting gaming
Yeah.
ads really these days, like especially on Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
Like every other ad is a game. Either
Ready when
Hardline
y'all
or
are.
I think it's either Hardline or Microsoft in general.
Yeah. Ready
Alright.
when y'all are.
Right then, starting up the Entwined demo in 3, 2, 1, go.
Dubstep.
Ah, yay.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to day 2 of IGN's E3.
Oh, I didn't know this was
show
one of their stage
2014.
demos.
Of course, be part of it. Tweet at IGN. Hashtag E3
Mhm.
2014. Be ready for amazing games like Entwined. Dominic, Jing, how are you?
Good,
Thanks so
Ray.
much for coming.
Pleasure.
You're far away, but you get a handshake too, because I'm polite. Your game, of course, popped up during the Sony Plus PlayStation press conference.
Yep.
And I think I speak for everyone when I say I have no earthly idea what this thing is. So please play it and explain to me what's happening.
Okay, so Entwined is a game about.
And I
two
can't
souls
disagree
that
with him.
work together.
Just
And
reading about
that
this game
lives in
just
this
is
game
like.
mechanic that we've come up with, where you're learning to control two characters at the same time, and those two souls are represented by this bird and the fish.
Okay,
that you see
okay.
before you there.
And so, are they controlled on opposite sticks? Is
Yes.
That, okay, so it's
So
like
you've-
brothers in a way?
Yeah, in a way.
Okay.
In one of the things that we did when we looked at some of those other games that have characters being.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie,
at the
this
same
looks like a
time,
rhythm
what
game.
can we do to make that a bit easier
That's
or
like
more
my first
accessible?
thought.
And so they'll have a static track rolling around the outsides of the
I
screen.
wonder if they'll
and
make
also
it to where you
locked on their
actually
half of the
can
screen.
play
So
it
Okay,
like
okay.
with
the
your
fish
own
is always
music.
on the left and the bird
Sort
is
of
always
like
on the
change
right.
the
Oh,
way
okay.
it's
So it
set
makes it a
up
bit easier to
throughout
manage,
your,
and then you can
like,
really just
because of
focus
your
on the
music.
timing and coordination of going through these
That's a
obstacles.
possibility. I know you can
So
load
many
your music,
questions
load
to
your own
get
music
into.
onto the
Let's start with
PlayStation 3, and I assume the
where did
PlayStation
the
4.
idea
So
for this game come from? Was it
Yeah,
the story
so
first,
like,
the
you
gameplay
know,
first?
bring your
Where
own
does it
music
all
into
go
the
back to?
game,
So
and
it's
then like
gameplay
the
first.
Okay.
music that
About
you're
a
playing
year ago,
sets up
we
the
were
stage.
doing a round of
Yeah.
very quick, rapid prototyping.
Uh-huh.
And actually, one of the
that'd be
prototypes that Jing
oh, what's
and
the
one of
name
the
for it?
engineers came up with, Eric, was this
What
idea
is
of
it?
learning to
It
control
does the
everything
exact
at the
same idea.
time. And it kind of
Oh,
grew and
I
evolved
can't
from
remember what it
that.
is.
And then we started
Doesn't
working
There's-
on
Geometry
the
Wars do it?
story. Jing actually came up with the story
Yes,
as
but that's
well,
not the
and
one I'm
it's
thinking of.
based
It's
on an ancient
oh,
Chinese
what
myth.
is it?
Okay.
It's got a
So
sequel
it's
out
got
on
kind of
Steam.
nice, timeless, poignant feel to it as well.
I'm not gonna lie. Sounds like Jing did a lot of work on this game. You not
I
so much.
can't think.
Sounds like you're dragging down the operation.
Yeah, you
That's
can
true.
literally load
Okay,
any
agree
music
with
that
you.
you have.
So,
Smooth McGroove was
as
playing
we
it
go through,
like
we're hitting these,
2
you know,
weeks
these are
ago.
like checkpoints, goals, or whatever. to
There's
go together.
also another game
Are
on
you
the
earning
App
points?
Store
Is
for
there a fail
iPod that you
state?
can
Is
do
something
that
like
with.
happening?
So there's two
What's the
main
name
modes
of
in
it?
the game. There's a story mode like this, which takes place over.
I can't remember what it's called. It was like you had this game and you'd load your music onto it,
Okay.
and
So
as you were playing the
progress
music, the
is about
enemies
collecting
started
resources
showing up,
and
and you were in a
successfully going through
spaceship,
them.
and you
If
had
you
to
make a
kill,
mistake,
you had to
you
like
just
survive
record
as long
those
as you
bars
could.
at
The
the top
music
of the
made it
screen.
Oh,
harder,
there you go.
depending
go.
on the beat.
Look at that. That's a pro demo move, Jing. Good job.
And so in the end, when those two bars are full, and you're about to see it now, Jing will be able to trigger the Entwined effect and start bringing these two characters together.
Okay.
And so at the end of each lifetime, you actually get
Okay.
to turn them into this amazing dragon, and you break free of the tunnel. You can fly around freely.
Oh my god, alright,
Yeah.
well do it, Jing. I want to see this dragon. This is the year of the dragon, I tell you what. They're all over video
They
games.
are. Who doesn't love a dragon?
Okay.
It's true, no, it's insane.
I
They're starting to fly, it looks like.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
we get
See
a
the bar
fish and a
at the top.
bird that turn into a dragon when you fill up the bar.
Here we go.
Okay.
Oh my god, we're so close to a dragon. Time to dragon. There it is.
It's coming.
So every level is a lifetime. That's the
Yeah.
idea.
It's
Okay.
all, and you know, it's been really interesting working with a team that has such a broad cultural background.
And you can
as well.
just
Yeah.
There's
go
10 of us
around
in
the
team,
map
and there's
now.
5 different countries
I-
represented with that. And so
Yes.
there's strong Asian influence in the story and the narrative and the art. And then this theme of reincarnation, which is in the level structure, comes from the Indian team members that we have.
Nice.
And so it feels quite unique and you know, in the general
Yeah.
like, experience.
That's awesome.
And each level is very different, and it's meant to evoke a very specific emotion. So this is like a youthful exuberance and exciting level idea. So you got this fairground, and
So that
Say what I say
early
before. This
lifetime
seems like a
is-
very
okay.
artistic game.
Does it get more complicated and crazy then as you go on?
it does.
Okay.
One of the things that we've worked really hard on is make sure that from a design perspective, it has a very, very clean progression.
It's artsy, but
It's very
damn, it
satisfying
looks
and
good.
addictive to fly through those
Seriously.
obstacles.
Gotcha.
They have different types of patterns that are meant to evoke gestures.
What's
that are
about to
in keeping
happen
with the
now?
emotion we're trying to create in each
I
level as well.
Don't. I guess
So I
you
think there's a kind
hit
of
it once
coherence
again.
to it.
You're in. You go to
And
the
then
next
what
level,
Jinx about
maybe.
to do now is what you end up at the end of each lifetime. You get this chance to create your own aerial sculpture and skywrite with the dragon.
Oh wow.
And
Oh.
each level has
Oh,
a completely different
oh.
type of living paint. And so we call it living paint because once you've laid it down, it
Cool.
keeps moving and animating, and then it also
That's
brings these
unique.
creatures alive out of the environment.
Like I said, artsy.
Exit for you.
It's very much
So
about
you
the
can keep running your
visual
next lifetime?
Yeah.
aspect
I
and
see.
the
Back to the
experience that it is the gameplay.
Exactly.
Right.
So we're really looking forward to seeing what people come up with.
Yeah,
and
I mean, has
sharing
it been
on the
like
PS4.
the interesting thing, of course, is that Scott Rhodey comes out at the PlayStation conference, announces the game, and then he says it's available now on PlayStation 4.
Yeah.
What was that like?
That was crazy. I mean, the whole press conference was just an amazing opportunity to get the game out there. Announce the team, tell everyone what we're
And I
doing.
guess that
And it
means
just so worked
reincarnation,
out
and
that
it starts
the
over.
timing was perfect to
Yep,
and
you're off to
release
the
it.
next level.
So it was something we talked about back in
And
January with
They
Scott.
said something that was
No, no,
unique
no, 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 no.
there.
Not level,
And we thought, what a
lifetime.
great idea,
Yeah.
let's go for it.
In-
You know,
Yeah.
it's something that
Each level
isn't
is
really done
technically a
with E3.
lifetime.
Usually you have a demo,
Yeah,
and I've
so it's the
been
same thing.
part of that process before.
Yes.
And we thought,
It's like what I
let's
said.
show
Next
it, and
level,
then if people
next
like it,
lifetime.
they can buy it straight away.
It's
Right.
same
It's much
same
more
way.
I was
gamer-friendly.
telling you before we went on the air, right? I really think that's the future. I think
Yeah.
for smaller titles, it makes so much sense because, you know, don't get me wrong, I love the Tomb Raider trailer I
Yeah.
see, but then they say 2015, and you're like, oh. And so to be able to say, like, this is an awesome game you're seeing right now.
Because most people
Right.
just
And it is
want
obviously much
the,
easier with
you know,
smaller
super
development
exciting
titles to
shoot 'em
do
up
that.
game. They're not looking
But
for
yeah,
the
it's been
art.
fun doing
art
something a bit
game.
more gamer
Oh, he was talking about
centric.
how,
Was it
you know,
terrifying in a
we're not
way?
getting
Like,
Tomb
I
Raider
know,
or
like,
other
you
games that
know
we're
me
seeing
well
this year
enough
till
to know that I'm a
2015,
big
although
fan.
this is out,
Yeah.
like, now.
PlayStation Network has
Yeah.
its issues here and there, right? And so even the day of the conference, the trophies posted, and people were like, oh, Entwine's happening, and I was like, I predicted it, but I didn't believe it, right?
Right.
Because I was like, there's no way they'll be able to sync up every territory and make it work. That's not how this goes.
We had a lot of help
Yeah.
internally at PlayStation to make sure that we could do that.
Why
and
do
get
they
it out
turn
around the
green
world
when they're
as quickly as
together?
possible.
That
Uh,
makes no sense.
And, yeah,
Well,
there
that's
were
what
people
the
who
dragon's
button
color is.
at
It's
the end of the
green.
press conference.
Has it
Oh,
been-
that's
and
true.
don't get me
The
wrong,
green's
cost
the
defeating through
color
the
of
kind
the
like, I wish I was
embrace and
home watching people play it on,
part,
PlayStation
the
Share.
love
Well,
that they have.
So this is the first PS4 game that,
Yeah.
that we've worked on and released, and so seeing people play it
Don't know
live
if
on
that-
Twitch and streaming the game,
Yeah.
that
Combination
has
of
been
orange and
a really
blue?
different type of experience.
Right.
Personally as well, just watching
People
enjoy it
with,
straight away. So we were actually,
Epilepsy
after
shouldn't
the
play
press
this
conference,
game.
we sat together
Yeah,
and
you got a whole lot of flashing lights
playing
and
the
things.
game.
Yeah.
And that shows me how far
Warning,
things
do
has
not
come
play
today.
with
Like,
epilepsy.
Suddenly you can make something, announce it, release it, and then within 2 hours we were watching hundreds.
Don't
and hundreds
remember
of
if
people
orange and
playing
blue
the
give
game
you
live on
green. I
Twitch,
don't think it
talking
does.
about it,
Yellow
and
and
it
blue
does make you wanna
does,
dive in and
so-
start talking with them as well.
Yeah, so
And
I
suddenly you've
don't
got this
really
close
think so.
personal experience making
Hi,
games.
Bucky Mullins.
Maybe that's the idea.
I mean, I know
How are
it's
you,
like
Bucky
that, so
Mullins?
it's amazing.
Hey,
Do you
Hello.
like it better that way?
I do, yeah.
I've talked to a lot of developers here at E3, you know, talking about the way that even Twitch, but especially Twitter.
That
right,
can get
you
annoying because they'll
direct
shift
personal
the
feedback
freaking
right
patterns
to you,
on you
like,
and make it to where
if
it's like, oh dear
a
God,
fan is
stop.
seeking you out, you know what I
Right.
mean, going through the credits of a game.
Well, they gotta
and
increase the
finding
challenge
out what
somehow.
they're telling you, like, you understand that they're
And I'm
pretty hardcore.
assuming
Yeah.
that you
Yeah,
are
it's an
controlling
interesting
both of them based
moment
off
to
of
be
both
alive.
of
You
the
work on this for a while.
joysticks.
Yeah,
You
Yeah,
I've been around for a
yeah.
fair bit. I mean,
left one's
you
left,
can
right
make-
one's right.
you can-
And
you
then
can
when
look at
they
making
switch,
games
it's
from a
still
lot of
left
different
one's left and
perspectives.
right one's
And I
right.
think this is a very artistic game.
Probably.
But ultimately, games are always meant
Be
to be
even-
fun and
You
want
know
people
what
to
I would
enjoy
think
them.
would be a
So
bigger
always
challenge
try
though?
and keep the gamers
What?
in mind when we're developing
Screw
the
with
system,
them and
the
have
art,
like,
the
okay,
visual
the
feedback,
orange one's
all of
the
signs
right
and the
stick, the
designs
blue
tell you
one's
what's
the
going
left
on.
stick, and
So
even
we
if
always
they
try and imagine
switch,
it being
it's
played,
still
you
that.
know,
Oh,
and so it's
dear.
almost
That
like
would,
the end
oh
cap of
dear
that
God. So you
experience.
would basically
You
be
spend all this time
inverting
and
the
effort trying to
controls.
make it something that people are gonna
Yeah.
love and
pretty
enjoy
much.
and get addicted to, and then you get the instant
Well, it'd be a
God.
weird inversion because
but
it's not like an
the other-
up-down
the other
inversion because
interesting
someone
side
can,
effects of
because people can be
announcing
used to
releasing
that through flying
is
games.
when
This
you
would be a
send out your
like
review copies.
A left
relationship
right,
inversion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Journalists are here.
It would be a complete
So we
direction
have started to get
inversion.
reviews coming in,
Yeah.
and that's been really exciting.
Right.
watching that come in. So yeah.
I mean, I'll be the first to say,
We're doing all right,
you know,
Bucky.
the reviewer is getting to be less and less important. When you go watch it
I'm-
on TV or, you know,
yeah.
watch it on Twitch or see all these things, right?
I'm
like,
feeling better
Mind
now.
up really
Exactly,
quickly,
yeah, you can get to know it. And I think
And actually,
even
the
some,
dragon's
you know,
green,
previews of
orange, and
conversations like
blue.
this, right, where you come
Oh,
into
yeah, I
the
see that
game,
now.
I think you're able to look at it and be like, that seems like something that's right up my alley, right?
Yeah.
Like, watching Jing destroy because she's so good at her own game, like, I'm looking forward to getting home after the madness of E3 and screaming over all these speakers
Yeah.
and just putting on a headset and sitting there in silence and or not silence, you know, but not talking,
Yeah.
and just sitting there and enjoying the
Relaxing.
game. It looks awesome. It's
It
so
is a
beautiful.
zen thing, yeah.
Now, this environment, this lifetime, very different than the last one we just saw. Right now, it looks like we're out in like the Antarctic and stuff like that,
Yeah.
out in North Pole kind of setting. Whereas before we ended and we were at like, you know, a Ferris wheel, like you're talking about youth.
Yeah.
Is every lifetime that different?
Everyone is very different, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's really,
Give some
I mean, I
explanation
can
on
remember
the settings, though. You're
games
not giving
that
any
have the ice
explanation
level
as to
tile
why
or
they're
something
at
Yeah,
that
yeah.
setting.
There's something really
Well, that's
pure
the
about
point of
looking at
of an
the
artistic game.
variety
They're
of
they're
palettes,
They're made
Kind
to
of.
make you interpret it.
tells you
yes.
what's
Yes.
progressing in the game in
It-
many ways.
It's not
But
so
of course
much
you've got
that
this
they have to
emotional
write the
undercurrent as
story, it's
well.
that you get to write the story.
And so it's,
You get to
it's
create
very
the
story with your mind.
And no
Sure.
matter how many times you play the
Do you
game,
think
the
now
story
with
could be
the
different
indie
every
movement, but
time.
more the fact of how easy it
And
is
that's the
to
purpose
to
behind
make a
it.
game and put it on a downloadable
Yeah.
service and get it out, that we're seeing the, I guess, buffet of choices expand.
This would be
This isn't a first-person shooter,
Right.
and this isn't some narrative-based game. This
I
is
got
just
nothing.
Like, you know, it looks like
I
a
got
fun,
nothing for
relaxing
this.
game to go out and do. Like, is that only possible because of the downloadable climate you think we have?
I mean, the downloadable aspect of it is an easier medium of getting those games to players. So that's true. But it's
It looks
it's
like
also
an
about the
interesting
tools that we've
game to
got
play.
access to now.
Yeah,
It's
it
also about
does.
the training these guys are getting.
If only
at
I had,
university,
you know,
I mean, when I
PlayStation
was
4.
in school, I
PS4.
wanted to learn how
Yeah.
to make games, but there was absolutely
Like I said
nothing
yesterday,
to
I got
do
access to
to
one, but
acknowledge
I
that back in
don't
the UK.
really have one.
And one of the reasons I really
I
wanted to
don't
come
know
and
if I
work
want
with
a
this team is I
PS4
wanted
or
to
an
get up to
Xbox
date with
One
what the
now.
state of academic learning was for
Wait,
the
wait,
games
wait, wait.
industry right
Were they
now,
slowly
and it
changing
just
as you
blew
went
my
through the
mind. Like,
lifetimes?
these guys
Were
that
they?
come out of school with
That's what
skill
it looked
sets
like.
that
Hang
I
on,
feel
hang on.
like
Let me
it
back
took
up
me
a second.
5 or 6 years to get to.
Right.
And
They're the more advanced Terminator model, and they're coming to get rid of you.
Seriously, I know.
Trying to
And they're
look.
all multi-skill setted, ninjas at doing all kinds of different things. Jin can code, script, model, animate. It's the new breed of designer.
She's the female Terminator from Terminator 3.
Yeah, they kind of are.
I guess that's something we haven't touched on, right?
You can
Scott
tell with
talked
the
a little
fish,
bit
but
about
not
it on
with the
stage,
bird.
But do you want to talk about
Yeah.
Jin's pedigree, how you guys got put together, how this all came to be?
Yeah, absolutely. So about 2 years ago, the Sony San Mateo studio began an incubation program. And that
Whoa,
was actually
this is an
before I
interesting.
rejoined Sony. And so a
Yeah.
guy called Alex Lee and Kenny
Yeah.
Mackey began this process of
An interesting
going
way to
out
do
there
it.
and trying to see what some of the
So
big
now you have to
universities
pick and
in the
choose?
States were doing in terms of
I
gaming
guess.
education. And they began
You have
working
to
with some of
hit
those groups. And I
each of
actually
them
worked with a team
on
at Carnegie
the
Mellon
right
this year
ones,
as well.
or get them both to go
And
to
so
the
we
green.
mentor them,
Yeah.
Now I wonder what
and
happens if you
these
hit
guys
the wrong
actually came and
ones.
did an internship at the studio, and they worked on some
I think they
prototypes,
showed that off.
and I think
Right?
Alex
No,
and Ken,
no. They
uh,
showed
No,
off
they
when you
ain't
miss.
skill sets that
Yeah, they showed off when
We
you
gotta get
miss,
them.
not when
We
you.
gotta snatch them up.
yeah.
What happens when you
And
miss?
then,
I missed that.
after
You
that,
lose some of your bar.
I think there was
Yeah.
a
Oh,
decision
okay.
to try and pair them with some
I'd
more time
venture
as
to
well,
say it'd be
and
the
some
same
experience with
concept.
this
Sure,
energy and
sure.
Yeah.
enthusiasm.
Okay.
And myself and a guy called Jeff Sengali, who's a
Ah,
really
the-
talented art
looks
director. And
like
something I
a
did with the Lucasfilm.
another cool little
We joined the team.
artistic
and
game
started
that you can
working
just
game
like
last year,
play
That is
and
awesome. Well,
get out
guys,
with.
Entwined looks great. It's out right now.
Yeah.
PlayStation 4.
Yes.
You can go get it, download it yourself.
And then PS3 and Vita will
That's-
be along within the month.
Oh, wow, okay.
probably in
Oh,
about
wow.
3 or 4 weeks.
Okay.
And,
What?
and then after that, we're also
PS3 and
gonna release
Vita
on
will be
iOS and
along
Android.
within a
Man,
month.
you
Yeah.
guys are getting all
Ooh.
over the place. I love it.
I can play
Experience
it.
youth shoved together.
I got a
Thank you so much
PS3.
for coming by.
I can
Thanks,
pick
Greg.
that up.
It looks great.
Thank you.
Very excited. There's a
Thank you.
handshake.
Not that I've
There's
not
some
really
light.
picked up any type
Ladies
of
and gentlemen,
very
like I
artistic
said,
game.
Day 2 of the
This
IGN
might be my
live show
first one.
from the E3 show floor with all the video games you want to play.
What about that
Starting
wolf
right
game?
now. Up next,
Can't
you
remember
might
what
have
it's
heard of this game,
called.
Big Fest.
Oh,
They
the,
talked about it forever ago, then went quiet. Now
the,
they're here to show it.
uh,
I'm
Where
very
you're the
excited.
Ninetales.
Everybody, stay where you are.
Oh wait, no, that's not the one I was thinking of.
No, I don't think that is either.
I think it's a Ninetales. Maybe it is a wolf. I'm not sure.
I thought you were thinking of the Alaskan Native folklore game.
No, not that one.
Okay, then I got nothing.
That artistic game. I think it's on the DS. That's like really weird. It's like super artistic, and we talked about it one time on the show.
I'm trying to think, but nothing's clicking at the moment.
It has a really weird name.
Yeah, nothing's clicking. We
Yeah.
probably have. It's not there for me at the moment.
Yeah.
And
Can't
I
think
get
of
the
it.
hardline ad.
Yeah, I got
I
two.
skipped it.
I'm getting all sorts of hardline ads on Twitch.
I skipped
This
everything.
one
I
I'm
said,
talking about
screw it.
on the next article.
Yeah.
Well, video. Can't call it
Yeah.
an article.
Yeah, next up, we're going to be taking a look at the assembly. Something I caught a glimpse of on IGN's list. Picked
The
up
assembly.
the teaser, kind of skipped through it, and I'm like, okay, this looks like another artistic game.
The assembly.
Yep.
Do you mind sending me the link?
Oh,
You might need to try to log into the site again.
yeah.
I'll try it after this one.
Okay.
I
Because-
can't even remember my password still.
Thought of getting like a little password book to write the stuff down in.
I was thinking about it.
Well, my mom does.
Or have you ever
But
thought
then-
of only using like the same 3 passwords on everything?
That would mean I'd have to switch everything out. I have like 6.
And you can't remember them?
It's hard to remember which of the 6 that I used, and by the time I get through about 4 of the 6, it locks me out.
Why do you think I used 3?
Yeah.
Usually you've got 5 attempts at screwing it up.
Yeah.
Might wanna trim down on your possible passwords. Might
Yeah.
help. Might help you better remember them because you didn't have. Now you have less to remember.
But then you've got those stupid security things where they want you to redo your password.
And that's when you modify one character in it to where it's a capital.
That's what the difference is.
Literal-
It's all one password. Actually, it's all 2 passwords. It's just that each of them has been changed in a specific way.
Well, if it helps you narrow it down some, you shouldn't have had to change nothing for the site, because if I'm not mistaken, the site, it allows any password.
Yeah.
I think the only limitation is it has to be more than 6 characters.
I can't remember. I can't remember my password.
Although that whole changing one character to the capital just screws with me so hard.
Oh, it does me too.
So
That's
I'm like,
why I hate when sites make you have to have one capital and one lower, because it's like, I will never remember that that's what I did for this. I'll know what password I used, but I will never remember that I did that.
Yeah. What always screws up? Just
Didn't
pop up.
really need to know that, Chase, man.
Yeah.
What?
That's it. Wait.
Did he come in, say that, and then leave?
I have no idea.
According to Hex Chat, he ain't even hopped on, so I don't know.
Yeah, probably
According
just
to
dead.
Twitch chat.
Yeah, it looks like he has. Alright. Anyway. Yeah, iTunes catches me with that all the time. Thankfully, I think I got a kind of a password with a bit of rhythm to it that will help me remember it. That seems odd to say, but it helps me.
I'm ready.
Let's
Alright.
do this.
Alright, taking a look at the assembly teaser in 3, 2, 1, go.
Rated pending. Why is it so loud? There we go.
First we're in the desert, then we're in some underground facility. Now we're at the totally not Last Supper imagery. Except it's not because it stalls. What is going on?
I think they killed him.
Possibly. That or pushed him too hard.
That crow just brought me back to freaking Condemned.
And stock laser sound effect. And well, that's fantastic. I love a teaser that tells you absolutely nothing.
Well, you know it's a Project Morpheus game.
Beautiful. That's so helpful. So truly and utterly helpful.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's almost, how do I say it? It's almost guaranteed that it's a horror game if it's it's gonna end up being like, Oculus Rift. It's gonna end up being all that's there is horror games.
Oh, okay. That's far more helpful. No, I'm just like, okay.
Alright, I'm gonna try to sign in.
Alright. But, Glock, speaking of horror games, guess what we're looking at next?
Evil Within?
Yes.
I almost, I'm gonna get my hands on this game.
We get gameplay this time.
I know. Wait, we got gameplay last year.
Oh yeah, we did.
Okay.
Forgot about that. Well, this will be a nice gameplay look, but we get to actually see the game in action.
Please be that. The ID address is temporarily blocked due to multiple failures.
Huh.
Oh dear, that's longer than 5 minutes. Oh dear. Oh dearie, dearie me.
I'll have to look it up after the show. Just we've only got 2 more, so let's finish it.
Yeah.
Alright.
But we'll
Next.
break out.
Next link, please.
Oh.
Thank you.
Wait, wanna do
High
this?
CPU usage by Google Chrome.
Wanna do this so I don't forget.
Holy crap, YouTube! Oh god, I've already got an earache. Jesus. Going ahead
Just
and
get ahead of the
all them
curve.
up.
Yes.
Alright.
Just get ahead of the curve. But yes, we get a look at a little bit more of the evil within. More specifically, how you'll upgrade. And yeah, not even the upgrades are safe from this.
What?
Oh, wow.
What?
Yeah, you won't be on anytime soon.
How long am I blocked?
Their system has it for an hour.
Oh. Everything Bethesda touches ends up terrible. No, that is a lie.
No,
That is a huge lie.
I don't know. Oh, while the lock's loading up, the thing we were all expecting, that 2-pack arms change for Guy. Yep, it's the 2 movie writers. Just got the tweet from Token Nation. They look good. Still slightly upset about losing the sheath for Gaim's sword, but I'm sure I'll find it one of these days.
You know you just don't want to get another one
Yeah.
just for the sheath.
I will in a
I
second.
know.
We're gonna finish the show and then I'm gonna do it.
To be honest, I don't want to get another Forma Gaim just to replace the sheath, because that's what probably I will do. And you know which one it would be?
Which one?
Jimba.
Figures.
Because I could get away with that not having the sheath there, because I could be like, oh yeah, that doesn't matter. Because I can't get it for Kachidoki, because Kachidoki won't come with the sheath.
True.
Neither will Kiwami, he'll have a second lock seat holder. And the clock just disappeared, or?
I think.
No, hold on.
Oh, okay. I thought you walked away.
No, hold on.
Mhm.
Wow. People are stupid. Okay, I'm ready.
Alright, taking a look at the Evil Within extended gameplay in 3, 2, 1, go.
I'm here with Pete Hines from Bethesda to show us a little bit of the Evil Within. Now, Pete, I think you're about to show us right here for the first time is the upgrade system. Can you tell us a bit about that and how it works?
Sure. So one of the important aspects of the game is as you're playing through, you find this green gel, and the green gel is something that you're able to use to upgrade Sebastian's abilities. So as you can see here, you've got a few options like how much
So it's like an
melee
injection.
damage you can do, how long Sebastian can sprint for before he gets tired. And
more
goes
looks
back
like
to
electrical
walking,
shock,
it's also
but yeah.
applicable to how good you are with different weapons. It's, you know, how likely you are to hit it and so forth. It is a dynamic game, so it's a game where just because you're aiming at the guy's head or at his body doesn't necessarily mean it's going to hit. You have to put some effort, put some gel into
Hey, look,
improving
a
those
chick!
abilities to get more accurate, to do
Yeah.
more damage.
So what can you tell us about this space that we're in right now? I mean, you got up out of the chair and just start immediately walking down this hallway.
Yeah, so you find these rooms, they have this lighthouse symbol on the door, and when you go through the door, you come into this space that you see here, and it's not really clear where you are, whether this is real, whether where Sebastian is now is real. You use this mirror as a device to sort of move between these two spaces, but
I've never been here before.
it's intentionally unclear exactly which one is real, which one is not. This is part of what Sebastian is trying to.
Although I'm sure it will play into the twist of the game.
So he's found this.
Games like this always have a
mansion,
twist.
that he's going to go explore. Obviously, as a survival horror game, right, very key that you spend time searching around using resources. It's not a straight linear game. It is a game that rewards
there was something beside the stairs.
exploration, and when you explore,
Beat me to the
you know,
punch
even a
clock. That's
couple
what I
of
was about to
bullets,
say.
or a little bit of gel that allows
It's
you
like
to
you missed
upgrade
the
another
flashy
ability.
thing.
Rain.
So how far into the game are we right
Yeah, yeah, I
This
can tell it's
is,
gonna be.
this is a fair
Yeah, it's gonna
ways,
play into the
through game.
twist.
This is chapter 8, so you're well. There you go, chapter 8. So you're a pretty good ways through the game right now.
Do you see what the door
again,
looks like,
Sebastian
right?
is, continuing
Yeah,
to
you
try
saw
and
where
figure
we're
out,
just at.
who Rubik is, what he's about, and sort of.
What's the bet
unraveling
that this
the
guy
main
is
story of the
actually
game.
insane? And this is all some elaborate delusion he has.
Man's waiting for something to pop out from behind a corner.
Sneaking is obviously an important thing, like staying.
Or he used to be locked up in the same
staying out of the
in
detection
some type of
enemies
asylum.
becomes hugely important.
Oh, here we go. All right, looks like we're going to combat for the first time.
Playing a miss.
Great.
Oop, in the
Great.
arm.
Being a survival
Oop, miss.
horror game, I mean,
Arm.
how is the combat being balanced with maintaining kind of the tension that's
Don't
required
think
for
those are
survival?
zombies.
So you can see there, Sebastian just heard
they're
a
types of
sound from a
zombies,
trap
but
that
I
was going to
guess-
go off because he got too close to it, and it's a motion sensing thing. So he can now use that to his advantage by not setting it off. He can shoot it and take out the enemy that was coming near him. You can also find those and disarm them, and then you can use those parts to build different types of agony bolts, which are a special sort of weapon that you can use to create different effects.
All right, so what's going on now?
Sebastian is continuing. That's an effect that lets you know that Ruvik is nearby and is about to show up, and he's going to make an appearance here in a second.
Oh, there he is.
There's Ruvik.
So who is Ruvik?
That's part of figuring
Do we
out
know
the
at that
evil
point?
within, is who this guy is, what's going on, what does he want, what does he want from you.
I mean, how are we supposed to fight him?
It's a good idea to not to.
Yes, don't fight the guy
As
in the
we
white
say,
hoodie.
Running
Whoa, how'd
is
he get there?
Running is a very
I
good
think.
option in the evil
You wearing
within.
a white hoodie?
And whenever you see Ruvik,
Yeah, he is.
don't do this. Don't waste
don't.
bullets. Don't waste time. Just run.
They're doing it for dramatic
We're
purposes.
showing that here more for dramatic effect.
Yeah,
but,
as you just said.
You're going to find a lot of times where not even with Ruvik, but with a lot of
So
enemies that
you have
running
something
and
in your
hiding
eye.
is your best option.
Hey.
So you can see
These
here,
guys look like you can kneecap them.
I shot him in the leg, and now I'm going to run up to him and set him on fire. That's a way to finish an enemy off without using up bullets, because an enemy hitting the ground doesn't mean they're dead. Sometimes they're playing dead, waiting for you to come up to either shoot them or to set them on fire, and then they leap up at you and attack you. So you can't ever assume, oh, he went down, he's dead.
It looks like we found some much-needed health.
And this is an interesting dynamic in the game. So when you take the big health packs, it actually has a drawback to it. In this case, by restoring a bunch of health, you actually go into this distorted view that makes the game a bit harder to play.
So you have something on your
makes you a bit more vulnerable.
face.
So even though your health is restored,
Well, if he has it all over his body.
So there's a bit of
susceptible to bad guys.
Yeah.
there's a bit of risk in play if you're going to need
Yes,
to
exactly.
use your
Now,
health
when you
packs.
use the smaller ones, it doesn't do this, but it's when you use the really big health pack. So again, you have to decide when is the right time to use that. Am I prepared to use it here if something is right around the next corner?
He didn't know something was right around the next corner,
sure
though.
nothing good's going to happen here.
One of the things, obviously, for the purposes of this demo, we're splicing together some stuff.
You should aim higher. Higher. To the left.
Again, play with
left.
expectations.
No.
We're not
Do not try this at home.
Well, that's one way to go.
There wasn't that
Pete,
much
thanks
of
for
a
showing us the
death
evil
scene,
within.
was it? It wasn't
For more of the
gory
evil
or
within, be sure to
anything.
stay tuned, IGN.
Well, they just spliced it into the level, so I'm sure I'm sure there might be gory things.
But I mean, like, you should be able to see everything that happens.
Sometimes
You
that
should be
stuff's
able
better.
to see the different parts falling off.
I don't know. I'm one for less is more at times, especially when it comes to
But-
gore.
But at
True.
those times, it needs to be at least a little bit gory. That wasn't that gory at all.
Yeah, maybe they'll have gorier things. It looks good. It still looks good. It might be a good game. I've read an article where Last of Us was Of course, it was IGN. They were saying that Sebastian wasn't really reacting to things vocally, so it kind of took him out. Oh. Seems fine to me, but yeah. Then, shall we move on to our last thing so we can call it a night?
Yes, we shall.
Yes, let me get to it. Ooh, we get to look at it today.
Yeah.
For the Wii U.
Oh. Okay. Let's take a look.
Alright then. We should be taking a look at the new Sonic game, Sonic Boom. And 3, 2, 1, go. Forgot who it was, but I figured since someone was asking for it. Wait, no, it was Cliff. Said something about why are you skipping it. Figured, might as well.
Amy, are you gonna be annoying again?
says they have 2 invites to the Smash tourney.
Okay.
Is Amy gonna be the annoying one in the game again?
Maybe, I don't know.
Hey, Crystal! It's right there! So close! Right by the entrance. That never happens.
Looks like they gave the characters a textured look instead of a flat look.
Yeah.
Looks like there might be some control difficulties.
That or it's just the player.
That's possible.
Like Lego game style, swapping characters, just hit a button and boom, you're done. Amy with her hammer of doom.
Of course.
Underwater treasure!
No underwater treasure? But it's underwater treasure.
Knew it wasn't gonna be easy. Never just get the prize. Ugh, always a fight.
Are they gonna break the fourth wall?
I guess a little fight before we get
Glock, too late.
Who's first?
They're already making fourth wall-esque references.
Yes, they're references, but they're not quite breaking the fourth wall yet.
Hello, Smash Brothers character selection screen. Oh, wait, no, that's not the selection screen. That's just Smash Brothers in general. I forgot what song that is. You know what I'm talking about, Glock?
What?
I hear it.
Yeah, that music right now.
Uh-huh.
That's Smash Brothers.
Oh, okay.
Which I don't think is surprising because I think Sonic Boom might be set up near Smash Brothers. I know Smash Brothers has got its own big old TV display.
Is that a speed test? Yes, it is.
Yep.
Run. Speed test.
Running around at the speed of blarg. Bit hard to. You gotta put rings there. Why don't you have the camera the other way at times? Because it's kind of hard to tell when the rings are coming.
Well, that was the point.
Yeah.
It's to make you do it over and over again until you're able to get it right.
So you can memorize it.
Yeah.
Yup. What is their obsession with rings? I understand Amy wants to get married, but why is Sonic obsessed with it?
Because that's what keeps him alive.
Yeah.
The magic rings.
Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna lie, this Smash Bros. Music is making this game a lot more epic than it should be.
Yes.
Because now you have the main Smash Bros. Orchestral theme.
Haha, you failed, Amy. Wow.
No, if this makes me excited for the game, it's like, yeah, this is...
What the heck?
I think you're gonna need that Sonic Light Dash if it's in the game. Oh, swing and a miss again.
Gonna sit here and wait. Oh!
And you switched because?
Just cuz. And you jump straight over it.
That was kind of funny. Sonic almost made it.
Yeah. AI better than the player. And third person look, first person look around for the third person game. Confirmed.
Because that will completely help you.
Mm-hmm.
Not.
Sometimes. I say that playing the Ratchet & Clank series, and I swear I've never really used it for anything useful. So, yeah. What do you do? Think you already busted that. That's... Gotta get your butt over here.
My guess is that's what they were supposed to have done for
Bye, Amy.
the beginning.
Wait, how did you get up here, Amy?
Teleport, son!
Same reason that Tails, when he follows Sonic around, magically flies from the top of the screen.
Teleport, son. Get that magic
rings.
teleport.
All those rings.
Ring a ding ding.
Right now, the one playing Sonic's acting like a ring-a-ding-ding-dong.
Looks like you only lose about 20 on hit.
Which is weird. Because that kind of breaks the whole concept of the rings.
I think 3D games have made it to where you don't lose all your rings on one hit. No?
No, Generations even.
Oh.
First hit, you lose all your rings.
Maybe they were more
Second
forgiving.
hit. That's the only thing I can think of.
That's why you had to make sure you had at least one ring on you.
Yeah.
And why Sonic Assist is a pain in the ass.
What?
Do you know how broken 06 is?
No.
Oh, it is broken in all the fantastic ways.
How is it broken?
You can fall through a level.
You can what?
You can fall through a level without trying. Hitboxes for platforming are not the best at times. And on top of that, you can stand at the top of the loop. You just stand there.
Great.
I will say I'm surprised. A YouTuber I follow that does a lot of Sonic stuff. I'm surprised he hasn't complained about Amy yet.
I was the first one that complained about Amy.
Because he doesn't like Amy.
No one that plays Sonic likes Amy.
I know, and I kind of understand. She's not the best written.
No. And she's annoying as fuck.
Again, I say, she's not the best written.
You just fell.
Wow!
Wow.
Trying to go too fast there, Scoots.
Well, you're on a time limit. Out of demo. And taking all the hits.
Yeah.
And
oh, nice save.
Yeah, he saved it. But can he grapple? He can grapple.
Really? Really?
Wow.
Really?
What's the really for? The comment or the fact that there was robot parts in a box?
The comment.
The comment.
Oh, okay. Oh, what? No special boss introduction? Just gonna pop in here?
Well, it's not an egg boss.
How did what? Ah, screw it.
What?
I don't know. Wait,
Love
what did
how-
they call it? Did they call it a guardian?
Ow. All I know is everyone's got their own laser whip.
Is it the last guardian?
Hey, that game's actually not canceled.
I know. I just wanted to make that. I just wanted to make that reference that it's called a guardian.
It might be coming next year, maybe. Although, no. They said they'll show it off when it's ready, so.
So, in about 5 years.
At this rate, yeah. I just feel bad for Team Ico because they've got nothing.
Just take a leap of faith. You can make it.
I just feel bad for Team Ico because they've made good games. It's just this game is just non-existent at the moment.
Team Ico, what was their biggest game?
Shadow of the Colossus.
That's what I thought. So, okay.
They also made Ico.
Team Ico made Ico.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, they make really good games. Like Shadow Colossus is just
Shadow of the Colossus made you hate yourself. Dear God, that game made you hate yourself because you were killing these beautiful, innocent creatures for no reason, just to kill them.
You had a reason.
It made you hate yourself.
You had a reason for doing it.
What was the reason?
Love.
Oh yeah, that's a great reason. Yeah.
And that was it.
That was it.
Yep. Oh, this gets me excited for Sonic Boom, but I'm at least curious. I'm possibly more curious about the TV series than this because, oh.
Metal Sonic has been confirmed to be in Sonic Boom.
How?
I don't know. Sonic Boom, Metal Sonic confirmed. It's in the.
I hate you.
You see it?
I don't see it, but I get the joke.
Metal
Sonic-
Sonic was revealed in the Sonic Boom 3DS E3 trailer. He appears for half of a second, so here's the clip in slow motion. Oh yeah, that is him right there.
Where are you seeing this at?
Yeah, that was him.
Where are you seeing this?
In the comments, click on the little
Oh,
link.
okay,
It
I
brings you
see
to
it.
a YouTube channel or a YouTube video, and it actually does show him. It's actually legitimate.
Okay. Okay. That's fantastic to know. Does he have a purpose being there, or is he just like a bonus character? Because he looks like just a bonus playable character in that screenshot.
I guess. I don't know. I'm not sure. Let's see. I don't know. People are flipping out about it though.
See, I thought it was a joke, and I thought it was a joke because Sonic Boom is the name of an actual song from Sonic.
Yeah.
And it's from a game where Metal Sonic was prominent.
Yeah.
And I thought that was supposed to be a joke.
No.
Granted, it's a bit late to be making that joke.
Bit.
Yeah, Sonic Boom's decent. Somebody's curious about it. Anyone else? Anything about it?
No.
No.
And one guy here says that it looks like you're racing him. You're playing Sonic and you're racing him.
That's possible.
Wouldn't be first.
Yeah, because I think isn't Metal Sonic's first like introduction is you're racing him?
Yeah. Yeah, he was. Sonic ended up having to race him. That was when he first came out.
Okay.
You sure on that?
Because
I know in 2 he was a sub boss for the last mission or level.
I know that that's a thing that he does because I believe Generations references it.
I can't remember if he was in the first one or not.
No, he's not in the first Sonic.
It would be cool to see Blaze
Well, then if
back.
that's the case, then no. First appearance of Metal Sonic wasn't a race.
It would be cool to see Blaze back. I want Blaze back.
You do realize that Sega probably wants to bury every single reference to 06 as 06, right?
Yes, I know, but still, bring Blaze back as a better character. I want Blaze back.
But what about Silver?
Everybody loves Silver, but I
they need to revive
Blaze.
Shadow.
What?
They need to revive Shadow.
Yes, Shadow needs to come back from the dead.
Well, he's in Smash Brothers.
Scruffy Game, they came and put in a link for his.
He posted that a long time ago. He came in, posted that, and left.
Literally.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's trying to promote himself. That's kind of the thing that people do.
Yeah, but you should at least present yourself before you do that.
I know. I wouldn't mind if somebody came in and be like, "Hey."
Yeah, don't just come in and post a link. Then just leave out of the blue. Yeah, no.
Alright. Well, folks, that's all we're going to talk about today. But tomorrow, we shall wrap up our E3 talks with not only how we feel about each press conference, but what are our most anticipated games in the next year out of the stuff that's been talked about at E3. What? No one's gonna say anything about that?
I kind of thought you were in outro mode.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I
was kind of expecting a reaction.
What did you say?
we're gonna talk about what's our most anticipated stuff coming out of E3
Oh, okay.
because IGN has a list of everything that was announced. Thank God.
Otherwise, this would be painful.
Otherwise, we'll forget shit.
Mm-hmm. A lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, folks, for Glock and for Tommy, I'm Peace. Good night, and we will see you tomorrow for our last day of E3 coverage.
As always, you can find the Gaming Saloon on our site at tgstgsr.org. Don't forget to follow us on our social medias, on Twitter by following @TGSaloon, on Facebook at facebook.com/thegamingsaloon, and on YouTube at youtube.com/TGSaloon. Till next time.